Welcome one and all to ETF Investing Australia, the weekly overview show, and we will be looking at the week that was the 26th to 30th of August 2019. As always, we are looking at the mighty exchange traded funds on the ASX. Hello my little value hounds, this is Scott. I'm the guy that wants to crack your financial sky. I've been listening, I've been watching, and I know that there's a great majority of you guys out there that are scared to invest. Mainly because you think you're going to lose all your goddamn money. What I'm trying to do here is show you guys it's not as hard as it looks. You know, I want to give you guys some more information and give you the courage to take those steps to create your own destiny effectively. So I hope that I can help you guys take that leap and start making, building your financial freedom and your financial future. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing and you think I'm adding some value to your life with these little videos, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Have a great day and let's invest and crack your sky. Okie dokie, let's have a look at the ASX ETF top performers, top ETFs by 1 week total return. We saw ETFs Physical Platinum ETPMPT is the code, up by 10.9%, followed up by ETF Physical Silver ETPMAG, up 8.4%. Right along there by ETS Physical Palladium, code there is ETPMPD, up 6.2% for the week. Well, up there by BetaShares Geared US Equity Fund, currency hedged, code there is GGUS, up 6.2%. And the fifth position here we saw ETS Physical Precious Metals Basket, code there ETPMPM, up 4.9%. So precious metals and a lot of things associated with those were up last week. Slipping over now to have a look at the top ETFs by 12-month total return. And the top position there, we still see BetaShares Geared Australia Equity Fund, the code there is GEAR, that is up 48.7%. Number 2 here comes in with the VanEck Vectors Gold Miners ETF, code there is GDX, up 84.2%. Followed closely by BetaShares Global Gold Miners ETF Hedge, the code there is MNRS, up 46.6% for the year. BetaShares Geared US Equity Fund Currency Hedge GGUS comes in the fourth place there at 84.9%. And the fifth position still here we can look at VanEck Vectors China New Economy ETF. The code there is CNEW. That one is up a healthy 32.5% for 12-month total return. Let's slip along now and have a look at the ASX ETF money flow, so where the money is flowing. So top ETFs by 1 week flow, we saw the number 1 position here, BetaShares Australia 200 ETF, the code there is A200. We saw $26.3 million inflows there. iShares Core Cash ETF Bill, we saw $24.1 million of cash inflows. ETS Physical Gold, the code there is GOLD. We saw $22 million 1 week flows there for that one. Coming in there at 4th position, we see iShares Core Composite Bond ETF, IAF's a code. We saw $15.7 million of inflows. 5th position, we saw BetaShares Active Australia Hybrid Fund, HBRD is the code. We saw a $11.3 million inflows. Okay, let's have a look at the top ETFs by year-to-date flows. Number 1 position here, No real surprise. We're looking at the BetaShares Australia High Interest Cash ETF. The code is AAA. We're seeing flows this year of $440 million, followed up there closely by the Vanguard Australia Shares Index ETF, codes VAS, $349.5 million inflows year to date. Followed up close there by Vanguard MSCI Index International Series, the VGS. We saw inflows for the year to date so far of $273.7 million. Getting my sevens and threes mixed up. Moving along now to the number four position, which is Vanguard Australia Fixed Interest Index, code of VAF. We're seeing year to date flows of $273.7 million. BShares Active Australia Hybrid Fund, HVRD, we are looking at inflows of $263.9 million. Getting dyslexic here as we try to rapidly go through everything. Bear with me. Okay, let's cast our eye over the ASX ETF trading volumes. So top ETFs by 1 week average daily turnover. And the first position here, looking at the BetaShares Australia High Interest Cash ETF, AAA, $21.3 million. Position 2, Vanguard Australia Shares Index ETF, VAS is the code, $10.7 million. Third position here, looking at the State Street Spider S&P ASX 200 fund. The code there is STW, looking at $9.9 million of turnover. iShares S&P ASX 200 ETF, code is IOZ. We're looking at a 1 week average daily turnover of $8.1 million. Rounding out the top 5, we've got the ETFs Physical Gold, and the code there is gold. Nice coincidence. Looking at the 1 week average daily turnover of $7.7 million. Hopping over now to the top ETFs by year to date average daily turnover. Number 1 position, we are looking at the State Street Spider S&P ASX 200 fund. The code is STW. $14.4 million year to date average daily turnover. The second position is the BetaShares Australia High Interest Cash ETF, AAA. $14.3 million. Third position, we have the Vanguard Australia Shares Index ETF, VAS is the code there. We're looking at $11.4 million of year-to-date average daily turnover. Bring up number 4th position here. We are looking at the iShares Core S&P 500, code of IVV. $7 million year-to-date average daily turnover. Rounding out the top 5, we've got the BetaShares Australia 200 ETF, code of A200, $6.8 million year-to-date average daily turnover. Okay, let's just run through quickly some little highlights. So, best performers for last week were the suite of physical backed precious metals, as I sort of touched on before. Gold, platinum, palladium, and just the general metals basket all did pretty well. Year to date, the top performers remain dominated by gold miners, led by the VanEck Vector's Gold Miners ETF, GDX, and that is up a staggering 48.2%, as we touched on in previous slides. Worst performers were agriculture and long Aussie dollar ETFs, with the BetaShares Strong Australian Dollar Hedged Fund, AUDS down 1.1%, not one to be in right now, if that's looking for some good returns anyway. So flows for the week consists of inflows of $200 million and outflows of $18 million. The flows were dominated by Australian equities, cash, and physical gold. ETFs Physical Gold, code of GOLD, BetaShares Australia 200 ETF, A200 the code, and iShares Core ETF Bill all saw flows above $20, as we touched on in the previous slide anyway. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the quick overview. Catch you next week. Yeah, so this is our standard disclaimer. We're not promoting any particular product here, purely informational purposes to give you guys an overview on the market and what's happening. We always need to do our own research, so you don't want to be buying one product just because you've only looked at one product. And also, you need to take your own personal financial objectives into account, and where needed, get additional advice from a professional. Hey, thanks for taking the time and sticking around to the end of the video. I enjoy producing these videos for you guys. I actually learn a lot of information myself. It keeps me up to date with what's happening in the market. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, also jingle the bell. That'll let you know when the next video is coming. Greatly appreciate your time once again. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Ciao.